If you are deciding to become an entrepreneur in 2024, listen up. Starting a business from the ground up, building clientele, marketing, and doing it all by yourself while, relying on your business for income is not for the weak. You got to have some type of crazy ass faith. You have to be consistent. And I would encourage you to at least find you something that you are hella passionate about something that you could possibly do in your sleep. You hear me? Something that you will absolutely love to do even on the days that you don't feel like doing it. And that's all I have for you. If you don't, if that's not in, if you cannot see yourself doing this in your sleep with passion and purpose and love, please, 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 just refocus where you are at and figure something else out, because like I said, this is not for the weak.
This was one of the best mindset shifts that I used when I was trying to quit my 9 to 5 job and become a full time entrepreneur. It's to let your job be a job. I had to let my job just be a paycheck. It was not meant to make me happy. It was not meant to make me feel seen and heard, even though that's what we all think a job is supposed to do, to validate their employees. That's not in your contract. When was the last time you looked into your 9 to 5 contract? It says you need to work X amount of hours and you're going to get X amount of paycheck. That's it. That's the only thing your job promised you, was a physical check, not your happiness. And so once I learned that, I stopped trying to make my job different. I stopped trying to get my job to change its practices and change its policies. I let my job be a job, and I was able to lower my energy at my 9 to 5 job while still increasing my energy in my business. So I didn't have to go home drained. I didn't have to go home exhausted. I still went home full of energy because I was able to manage my mind at my 9 to 5 job. So letting your job be a job is so important.
Let's get back on track.
Okay, we must be talking about entrepreneurship.
Okay,
Because
okay.
you're really succeeding in that.
Okay, okay.
What
Let's talk about it.
advice do you have for entrepreneurs out here who are doing it for the first time?
Start. Start. Don't wait till it's perfect. Don't wait till somebody gives you permission. Don't wait until, you have X amount of money. Just start.
Yeah.
Just start. And that is so simple. And start with whatever you have. I was doing black excellence brunch in my kitchen. I didn't have the money. It wasn't a fancy food. I can't even cook for real. So, just start. Just start. And I think another piece, like, that's connected to that, all the rules are fake.
Mm.
All the rules are fake. All of the rules are made up. Somebody decided that this should be a rule and put it out there, and some people resonated with it.
What's the fakest rule you've encountered?
That if you're a black person and you make it into a space that and you're the only one, you should be proud of that, or that's a good thing.
Ooh.
Or like, I grew up being the only black in so many spaces, and it always felt weird to me, but I was told, like, oh, you should be proud of that. I was told that by teachers and guidance counselors and employers and all this stuff. And I just, every time I got in there, I'm like, no, I want it's got to be space for more of us in here. And so the new rule for me is, when I get into a space, I'm opening the door, I'm opening the window, I'm throwing the ladder down, I'm phoning a friend, like all of those things. So yeah, that's the fakest rule that I've encountered.
To be the only or the other.
Yeah, and my rule is, I might be the only, but I will not be the last.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mindset, it's all up here. Quit having a broke mentality. Quit saying I'm broke. Quit saying I don't have any money. Quit saying I don't have what you don't have, and start saying what you do have. Start saying what you're working towards. Look towards the future. Be positive. Even before I had any money, I placed myself around successful people. I learned how to talk in those rooms. You all are talent. You are going to be around so many different people, and if you don't have the right language, you don't have the right attitude, you don't have the right mindset, you will fail.